Hey guys, so today I want to compare the Samsung Galaxy S5 versus the Galaxy S4 Mini, which was actually one of my favorite mid-range smartphones from last year. If we go over it here a little bit, do some fun. This could be some fun, I think, personally. Because it's still one of my favorite devices, actually, and we're probably going to get the Galaxy S5 Mini this year, probably coming out this summer or something. So this device is actually still a very good device. It's a dual core device with like a 4.3 inch display, 540x960 resolution, a Super AMOLED display, which is actually quite good. It really looks like a Galaxy S4 Mini smartphone here. Not as powerful internals, of course, not quad core or anything like that, but still looks pretty sharp. Let's just compare them here a little bit. So as I said, 4.3 inch display versus the brand new Galaxy S5 that has a 5.1 inch display. Definitely it is a big difference there. The Galaxy S5 has also a fingerprint scanner, which I'm probably going to take a closer look at in future videos. Has a back key here, and what's new here is that it no longer has this menu button. And also what was weird with the Galaxy S4 Mini, I think, was that you didn't get the haptic feedback or the vibration when you tapped on the buttons, I'm pretty sure. And that was a little bit annoying for me because personally I do enjoy that. But you can see here, this is the menu button here. That's removed with the Galaxy S5. It just has a multitask button now here. So if you want to have the menu key, or if you are inside of an app and you need to go to the menu, basically what you need to do here, let's just open up an app here that's going to take advantage of that menu. Let's just go with the internet browser here. So what you now will have to do is, of course, you will need to, if you want to go into menu, you can't tap down here anymore. You have to actually tap usually up here in the corner in specific apps to find all the settings and all the details and everything, so you can customize it. So that's one thing. Another thing here on front facing, we have a 1.9 megapixel camera here on front facing versus a 2 megapixel camera here, so a little bit better probably overall, or at least a little bit, probably going to be way better. On the back here we have the Galaxy S4 Mini 8 megapixel camera versus the 16 megapixel camera, which I haven't tested that much, but it looks pretty sharp. And then we have a heart rate sensor at the bottom here also, so you can measure that with the S Health app, which definitely has been improved. You can see that the speaker is on both these two devices. It's located at around the same place. And you can also see that the Galaxy S5 is having one of these things protecting down here. It basically has this because it's like a dust resistant and water safe device. Or at least it's water resistant, not waterproof, but water resistant, so you can handle water pretty well. Most of the times you will be able to dunk it into water, but Samsung is not going to replace it if anything gets destroyed, as you do know. But that's a very good safety feature for the summer. You don't have to be super careful about the device. Of course you probably will be, but dust resistance and water resistance, it's awesome. Summer times, of course. So there's going to be some big things there. It's going to be different. Oh shit. And then we also do have different versions here of Android. We do have let's see here. You do have. I have at least Android Phone 2.2, but Android Phone 3 and Phone 4 KitKat seems to be a planned upgrade, at least if you read from GSM Arena. This one, of course, is having the latest version here, Android Phone 4.2. So Jelly Bean, I guess, versus Phone 4 KitKat. Pretty cool here with the S5. You can have this grid view here and new icons, which is focusing a lot on the design here to be rounded buttons. I like that. I like that more than the tab system here, even though the tab system also was pretty well. But yeah, if you want to go back to tab view here, you can. I also like this quick search. If you want to quickly search for a setting, a specific thing you want to activate or disable anything, you can just type it in there. Definitely a nice little thing. Maybe you can tap on search here. No, I don't think so. And you can see here all the quick things you can edit and tweak. You can also see you have a ton of things you can also tweak here on the S4 Mini, which is really a great phone overall. Actually, I mean, it really is a great phone. It came with a very affordable price. So hopefully, if the S5 Mini comes out, hopefully it will also have this dust resistance and water resistance. You can also see here a 1900 milliamps power battery inside of the in the S4 Mini versus 2800 milliamps inside of the S5. So almost 900 extra milliamps there. Then again, it's quad core, 2.5 gigahertz, Snapdragon 801 versus the S4 Mini, which is running on this 1.9 gigahertz Snapdragon 400 chipset. So Snapdragon 400, Snapdragon 801, you can hear the difference there. Both are Adreno 300 GPUs, but this had the Adreno 330 GPU versus the Adreno 305 GPU here. I might do a gaming comparison test that maybe could be a little bit of fun to do. You can also see the brand new flat UI look overall here. Here you can see that the icons do stand out a little bit in the design. Here it's a little bit more of a flat UI look. So that could be fun there to know. Of course, the Galaxy S5 has some special features here. As I said, it does have this new heart rate sensor, for example. And this seems to be a very nice app overall. Pedometer, exercise, heart rate, food, weight, and has a ton of different apps here, which is pretty nice. So if I just place my finger here at the other side, and this will try to measure. Of course, it's going to be a little bit hard to be still and quiet here because I'm talking. But you can see it's measuring here, and you can see when I'm doing this in the past. Very good for probably old people or something. And it also has a very nice system here where you can go day by day. Apple's probably also going to have something like this with the Health Book app. It should be, or something available in the next generation of iOS 8, which probably will be unveiled as a iOS 8 beta in the beginning of June, when it's going to be available for developers. That could definitely be pretty nice, interesting, and cool. You can see here when we fire up things here like the camera app, which I definitely want to take a closer look at here. You can see where it's like, oh yeah, this one. So let's just see here. So I mean, there is a big difference, and I'm probably going to take a look at that in the future. But you have different modes here: beauty face, night, virtual tour. Virtual tour seems to be new, dual camera. Let's see, do we have dual camera here on the? I don't think we have that on the S4 Mini, but I think definitely that the S4 had that. You can also download some other things like sport shots, Sony shots, surround shot, animated photo, it seems, in the Samsung's own little app store here. So that can definitely be nice there to have a look at. Also with the S4, from what I've heard, it can record like 4K video for like 5 minutes. So I mean, that's pretty intense 4K resolution video. So let's just see if we can do it here pretty quick. I mean, so let's just go into we go into mode here. You can see the different things. We can picture size, just the biggest picture, but let's see. I probably have to research that. Recording mode, normal, no. What happens if I go into recording mode here and let's see. I think you have to do something special here. Recording mode. I mean, I just picked that one, normal video size. Oh, there we go. Ultra HD 3840 times 2160. I guess that's like 4K. The phone will be on well, but dual camera HDR video effects. Okay. So I will do this little test recording here. So okay, so trying this little test recording here. You can see the Galaxy S4 Mini here. I'm sure I might do a separate video here with this one, but if this is in 4K when I upload it to YouTube, then that's gonna be pretty awesome. I'm not really sure about that, I guess, because it's the highest resolution and it should only be able to record for 5 minutes. Yeah, I can see that up here at the top that it's only 5 minutes, so 5-minute recording here of the my Galaxy S4 Mini here. Let's see, can we also, I mean, I do have the S4 here as well. It's older brother. So we have 2 babies here. See if we can also bring up another baby. I have to go down a little bit here in brightness, or my camera will hate me. So yeah, just a quick little test here with the highest resolution on the Galaxy S5. Pretty awesome. So you can see there, that little recording, 1 minute and 30 seconds became like 500 megabytes. It's pretty much. But it will be interesting to see if I can upload that video to YouTube later on. But yeah, if you want to see more videos, I mean, this was a quick overall look here. I still enjoy the S4 Mini a ton, but it would be epic with the S5 Mini. It's probably going to come later this year. That can definitely be pretty cool. So yeah, stay tuned for more awesome stuff and also comparison, and I might compare separate apps if people are interested here. But this was more for an overall look here on these 2 devices. Both are pretty amazing. So yeah. Hopefully you enjoy a little bit, so peace out.